Welcome to Beginner's Drills Part 2. I hope you did your training because in this video we'll be building on what we learned from Part 1. If you didn't, go ahead and check it out first. It's linked in the description below. I'll be giving tips on how to do each technique and tying it all together at the end for a routine that you can do when you have time to practice. Alright, let's get to it. Let's start with some raw aerials. After the raw back airs, we'll be adding the raw up air. Adding the up air will open up new attack options depending on the character. I recommend using the control stick for movement and the C stick in the up direction to perform the attack. Our first new technique is the B reverse. This technique allows you to change your direction when performing a special move. To perform a B reverse, press B, then immediately hit the opposite direction of where you're facing on the control stick. If you end up performing a side B, you press the control stick too early. If you don't change direction at all, then you were too late. Practice doing both the full and the short hop version, and let's move on. The next technique is the pivot grab. It's useful for catching rolls or baiting people to chase you and then surprising them with the grab. It also increases your grab range a certain amount depending on the character. To perform a pivot grab, run in one direction, then quickly flick the stick in the opposite direction and press your grab button at the same time. It's easier if you use the grab shortcut rather than the shield plus attack to grab. If your inputs are too slow, you'll perform a dash back grab instead. When you start to throw out a lot of aerials, your opponents are going to want to shield to counter you. You can stay one step ahead of them with the Tomahawk. It's a two-part move consisting of a short hop fast fall followed by a grab. You can also do the cross-up variation where you jump over or attack with the intent of lagging behind your opponent so they can't shield grab you if they try to counter your Tomahawk. Our next technique is the jab lock. Whenever your opponent goes into a tumble animation from an attack, you have a short window of time to land a weak attack to lock your opponent in place. You can then punish with something powerful since they'll be in a helpless state. Every character has a different way of applying this technique and following up, so I can't go over all of them in this video. I will however be addressing this later, so be sure to watch till the end. For now, I'll be showing you Pikachu's jab lock since I think it's one of the easier ones to execute. Make sure the percentage is high enough on the opponent, then down tilt to activate tumble. Quickly dash, then return the stick to neutral so you can perform your jab. Once you lock them with a jab, finish with a side smash. The ledge trump allows you to punish your opponent anytime they don't immediately pick an option to return from the stage. To perform a ledge trump, dash off the stage, then right as you're about to walk off, complete a half circle to the opposite direction with your control stick as quickly as you can. So for example, if you dash right, you should hit down and end at the left, but do it in a circular motion. It has to be done very fast or you'll just drift off stage. And finally, let's practice the 2-frame. Whenever the opponent snaps to the ledge, they will be invulnerable except for 2 frames. You can try to take advantage of this with an attack and send them back off stage to put them in a bad spot. I like to practice this by throwing Captain Falcon or Ganondorf off the stage and trying to 2-frame their predictable recovery. It's recommended to use an attack like down tilt or F tilt angled downward because it's not as risky as a smash attack when you miss. Okay. So now that we went over everything, let's put it all together. Raw back and up airs, B reverse full and short hops, pivot grabs, tomahawks, jab locks, ledge trumps, and 2-frame punishes. Adjust the amount of practice to your needs, and with consistent practice you'll see improvement in your game. Now you may have noticed that the techniques are getting harder and the follow-ups are different depending on the character you play. So because of that, I want to start a new series called Ultimate Character Drills, where I'll go deeper into the techniques and combos for a character and build a routine to improve with that specific character. There are over 70 characters and more to come, so to pick the order, I'll host a contest. Comment the name of the character you want to see first, and for every like it gets, I'll count it as a vote to be first up. I won't count duplicate posts, so if you already see your character, just make sure you throw a like on that comment. That way we don't clutter up the comment section too much. I'll be doing the same on my Twitter, and each vote there will count as 2, so be sure to follow and tweet who you want to see first. I also have an idea for a completely different series that I'll let you know about next week. Let me know if you like the idea or if you have something else you want me to cover. So you know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and get to training.